Hello, hello. Czy mamy tu kogoś? Hello, hello. Hello, yes. Somebody is there. Very good. Dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Please confirm. I hope that you can hear me and see me. All right. Presentation. Hello, hello. Hello, Ivona. Hi again. Marcin. I do confirm. Very cool. I'm very glad. All right. Hello. Hello, nice to see you too. Nice to see, or at least nice to see what you are writing to me. Great. Tomasz Podstawski, 30 minutes with proverbs. Something similar to idioms, but this time proverbs. And the title, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Tak, czyli proverbs. Dzisiaj powiedzonka, nie do końca idiomy. 30 minutes, time for question, time for everything. You can write, you can ask, you can answer. Yes, my questions, though there will be some questions. So, idioms. We had some idioms in the past, for those of you who were there. For example, an idiom like this: I told a joke to break the ice. To break the ice. In Polish, it would be przełamać lody. So the same. Break the ice. All right. I told the joke to break the ice. We can also break a leg. When I want to wish somebody good luck, I can tell him good luck. But I can also say break a leg. Połam nogi, połamania długopisu, połamania kija, powodzenia po prostu. Break a leg. Or it's a piece of cake. This test was a piece of cake. This lesson was a piece of cake. My life is a piece of cake. Why not? Piece of cake. So, a few words, a group of words, and this group has a special meaning. And the meaning is different from the ordinary meaning of each of the words. So in Polish, co to są idiomy? Zbiór, jakieś powiedzenie, zbiór słów, które znaczą co innego, niż gdyby rozłożyć to na części składowe, na każde słowo. Tak jak mieliśmy piece of cake, in Polish it would be kawałek ciasta. But the meaning in English is something very easy, coś łatwego. Something is a piece of cake. Idioms. Ale są też i proverbs. In English, this would be like that. Like this. A short, well-known statement. Powiedzenie. Krótkie, znane. Hello, Cecilia. That gives advice or expresses something that is generally true. A short statement. It gives advice or expresses something that is true. Czyli takie powiedzenie. Powiedzenie o jakąś prawdę albo jakąś naukę w sobie zawiera. Zobaczymy, bo już teraz kilkanaście. Hello, Martha. Hello, good to see you. Proverb number 1. And let me ask you to, yes, please translate this. Or maybe you have something in Polish. Maybe we have a saying like this in Polish. But no, we have the same. I think we have the same. So there's this. Success has many fathers, while failure is an orphan. Who is an orphan? Interesting. Success has many fathers, also important, while failure is an orphan. Is it true? Is it not? Is it useful? Is it not? Well, we will train something in a moment. But first I would like to ask you to translate this short sentence, this short proverb. Kto przetłumaczy? Słucham bardzo. Słucham, tak, bardzo słucham. Success has many fathers, while failure is an orphan. Pierwsze z takich porzekadeł, czy prawdziwe, czy nie, no oczywiście każdy musi zdecydować, ale jest tu pewna ważna rzecz ukryta. Tak, niektórzy się już zetknęli z nią przed momentem. Success has many fathers. Any idea? Because there will be no translation on my side. Yeah, and as usually I see it with a small delay, a few seconds of delay, but it's not a problem. Exactly, very good. Marcin, Iwona, very good. Ania, very cool. Success has many fathers, and what is important here? Many. Why many? Coming back to the previous webinar, many, because fathers, we can count fathers. Ojcowie, policzalni. Czy można mieć wielu ojców? No można. One father, two fathers. Two fathers in the family. Dwóch ojców w rodzinie, czyli dziadek i ojciec na przykład. Success has many fathers, dlatego nie much fathers. Failure is an orphan. Okay, very good. Very good. Number two. I don't think we have something like this in Polish, but something very similar. Too many cooks spoil the broth. And what is broth? This is another name for chicken soup. This one, broth. Broth, chicken soup. Hello, Monica. Chicken soup, as you can see. Too many cooks. Oh yeah, exactly. Too many cooks spoil that broth. Gdzie kucharek? 6. Tam nie ma co jeść in Polish. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Important thing. Oh, again, too many. Why many? Because we can count cooks. There are 6 cooks in our kitchen, so there's nothing to eat. Too many cooks spoil the broth. Chicken soup. Chicken. Can you count chicken? Can you say many chickens or much chicken? Well, you can say both. You can have many chickens as birds, and you can have much chicken on your plate. We ate much chicken. We would say a lot of chicken, but much is also possible. And too much soup, too much broth also. Hi, no problem. And here we have times. Here we have times. And why do we have times? And we have many with those times. Can we count times? Those times. And the saying, the proverb is, cowards may die many times before their death. Yeah, very pessimistic, I believe, but I think very true. Much truth in this proverb is contained. Cowards may die many times before their death. So, if you want to translate, then go on. But times, here we have many, and we have many times, because times, it's not the time like 1 minute or 2 hours. It's times as a frequency, as a number of occurrences. Czyli liczba wydarzeń. Coś stało się wiele razy. And those cowards may die many times before their death. Quite cool. Czyli cóż, coward, who is a coward? Somebody who is afraid of many things. Tchórze umierają wiele razy przed tym, jak naprawdę umrą, przed swoją śmiercią. Very deep. Być może deep, no zależy co kto lubi, może takie deep, a może po prostu cliché, I don't know, but yeah, this one is important. Many times, I saw you many times, I have seen you many times so far. And we have spent much time, a lot of time learning. Good. Oh, come on. Dobra. Here we have a few, czyli znowu odniesienie do poprzedniego spotkania. A few. What is the meaning? Yes, please give me the meaning. Not translation, but the meaning. It can be in Polish, or it can be in English as well. You can't make or give me a situation in which this one is true. Tell me a situation from your lives, maybe from your observations. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few eggs. Is it true? Is there a real life situation like that? And as Tymoteusz wrote, very good, oznacza to w tym przypadku, this means, in this case, trochę. Trzeba kilka tych jajek, nie za mało, trzeba kilka tych jajek rozbić, prawda? To make an omelette. But what is the meaning? How do you see it? How do you feel it? Oh, I like it very much. Yes, kilka, trochę, no tak, trochę trzeba. You need to fall down a few times. A few może nawet, że trochę, kilka razy trzeba upaść. Before you learn how to ride a bicycle. Very cool. Tak. Nie ma, coś mi się kojarzy, nie ma czegoś, jak się nie ma czegoś. Sorry, jakoś nie wymyśliłem, ale tak. This is a very good example. You have to fall down a few times. Trochę trzeba się potłuc, zanim się nauczy jeździć na rowerze. Very good. That's exactly the meaning. Or that's a very close meaning. And a few, no bo kilka jajek trzeba jednak dla dobrego omleta roztłuc, czy rozbić. Zależy też gdzie. Roztłuc to chyba bardziej nieważne. Break a few eggs. Good. And now I will ask some questions. And you will have a few seconds to think about them. And then I will give some philosophical proverb to answer this question. Czy będzie takie pytanie do sytuacji jakiejś życiowej? No i co z tym zrobić? I będzie do tego proverb, czyli powiedzenie, które w jakiś sposób ktoś gdzieś tam wymyślił. Jak to powiedzieć? I don't give you the authors of those proverbs, because there is always a problem. Who is the real author of this proverb? You may do some research if you're interested, but they are very popular. I są takie problemy, kto jest autorem tego. Czasami nie wiadomo, czasami jakieś powiedzenie ma wielu autorów albo przypisuje się je błędnie, więc tego unikam. I want to convince people that my ideas are great. I have some good ideas. Should I use force? So should I force them to believe me? Or should I use persuasion? So I want to convince somebody. And what do I use? What do I have to use? My force, you gotta believe this, or my persuasion, you have to believe this because something. Let's see. The proverb is like this, very short, but I think it hits the nail right on its head. Trafia w sedno. The pen is mightier than the sword. The pen is mightier than the sword. I można, jak ktoś ma pomysł, to od razu można napisać jakiś polski przykład, tak żeby może sobie pokojarzyć. Albo tak jak przed chwilą to zrobił Marcin, właśnie jakieś inne powiedzenie, albo jakąś sytuację. The pen is mightier than the sword. I will say it with some delay, but don't worry. I'll come back to this. The pen is mightier than the sword. Yeah, than the sword. So we have the pen. So persuasion, probably in this proverb. The pen. So what I say, what I write, what I present is better then using force, then using sword. And here, the W, the sound V, is silent. It's like the word B in subtle. The B in subtle is very subtle, or it's even non-existent. Sword. So we do not pronounce sword or anything like that. We say sword. And the pen, yeah, simple. The pen is mightier than the sword. Any idea how to make it Polish? Any idea from life? I don't know, but you can always remember those. Mightier than the sword. All right. Number 2 from this set. Somebody hurt me. Somebody said something bad about me, or about my friend, or about my family, and get revenge. To get revenge. Should I get revenge? Gdy ktoś mnie zranił w jakiś sposób, nieważne jaki. Pytanie jest, czy powinienem się zrewanżować? Czy powinienem wziąć odwet? Should I get revenge? What do you think? What do you think? Because the author of this proverb says, yes, you get. Maybe yes. But he says, or she says, that two wrongs don't make right. Two wrongs. Takie śmieszne, prawda? Wrong raczej nie da się powiedzieć. Zrobiłem coś złego. I did something wrong. Czyli nie rzeczownik. Two wrongs, a tu jest rzeczownik. Co jest wrong, źle, zły, przymiotnik. Two wrongs don't make a right. Czyli dwie złe rzeczy nie sprawią, że coś będzie dobre, coś się stanie dobre. Czyli takie pokrętne powiedzenie, że lepiej nie. Czyli w przeciwieństwie do tego, co twierdzi Błażej. Ale oczywiście każdy ma swoje zdanie. Two wrongs don't make a right. Yes, so we should not seek revenge. We should come to terms with somebody. Yeah. We should find common ground. We should not use sword. We should make it right, but without those two wrongs. Who knows? Maybe true, maybe not. You decide. All right. Do I need help? Or can I live completely independently? Do I need help? Do I need other people? Can I be alone? Is it healthy? Is it good? What do you think? Is it possible? Is it useful? Maybe it is useful sometimes, but is it healthy? Is it okay? Would you like to be alone, to live alone? And are we, as human beings, as social, well, let's say animals, can we live independently, completely? Czyli, czy możemy być tacy, no właśnie, może nie osamotnieni, ale osamotnieni na własne życzenie? Czy można żyć samemu, bez nikogo, bez innych ludzi? What do you think? What do you think? Can we or can't we? You may think that the author will say, he will say something very short, and I think something very true, but you may have other opinions. What do you think? Co Państwo o tym myślicie? Do we need help? Do we need other people in our lives? Can we live completely independently? No. Anya says no. Joanna says no, we can't. And the author says, instead of saying no, we can't, albo simply no, which is good, he has this statement. Yeah, sometimes we can. I agree. The author says, no man is an island. Yes, so no man, and I like this picture very much. No man is an island, so we need other people. He says, or she says, we need other people in our lives. We cannot live alone. Yeah, But sometimes, as Monica says, I think sometimes it's very good. It's tremendously good to be alone for a short piece of time, a short period of time. Yeah, I think it's healthy. Maybe not always, but to just go somewhere and be alone. I love it. I love it. Yeah. But then we have to come back to our societies. As no man is an island. Maybe. Oh, this one is good. Should I stop when I come across difficulties? There's something difficult in my life. And, like, for example, I have a lot of work to do, or I have a very difficult meeting with somebody. And I will have to fight with my pen with somebody. So should I stop? Should I quit? Should I leave this meeting? Should I avoid it? Should I stop when I come across, czyli natykam się, spotykam jakieś difficulties, jakieś trudności. Tu jest fajne. Take a look at this. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. O co tu chodzi? Bardzo fajnie pomieszane. Dam jeszcze dla przykładu obrazek. The going gets tough. Na polski bym to przetłumaczył jako jeżeli podejście, czy nasza droga ku czemuś, the going, to jest właśnie ta droga, podejście do czegoś, tak jak tu jest akurat, no taki namacalny przykład. Podchodzą gdzieś na górę. The going gets tough. Staje się ciężkie. It gets tough. The tough, czyli tu są, to już jest teraz nie przymiotnik, czyli gets tough, staje się ciężkie, tylko the tough. Ci silni, the tough. Często jak jest tak właśnie, the tough, the police, jako grupa ludzi, czyli jakaś ta grupa ludzi. The tough, ci silni, ci mocni, get going. Prą naprzód, idą naprzód, prą naprzód, idą naprzód. Bardzo fajne, moim zdaniem. W sensie takim angielskojęzykowym, gramatycznym. When the going gets tough. I jeszcze przy okazji okres warunkowy. When the going gets tough, kiedy to zmierzanie do celu staje się coraz trudniejsze, trudne. Ci silni, inne znaczenie po polsku, ci silni idą naprzód, nie przestają. I like it very much. And I think it is true. I think it is true. Very nice. Very nice. Next one. Is it possible? Next question. Is it possible to avoid all difficulties, all bad things in our lives? Is it possible to avoid all bad things in our lives? The simple answer would be probably no. But more complicated answer is like this, and I think we have heard this already. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Yeah. When you think about this, I think it's very useful for every day, like, for example, making some presentations, making some meetings. You have to hope for the best. So it puts you in a positive mood. You think you will get this because you are tough. But you have to be prepared for the worst possible scenario. Be prepared, but be optimistic. Maybe that's the meaning of this. Maybe. It's like it's like a bunny. He wants to. Oh yeah. Oh, very cool. Ivona, I like it. I had a little different example. This was my first thought. Some animal, beautiful grass. Yeah, he will eat all this grass. And well, he will be full, tasty grass. But an animal like this is always prepared for the worst. Big ears, always seeking danger, like wolves or foxes or whatever else. Yeah, so be prepared. Be prepared for the worst, but be optimistic at the same time. Oh yeah, that's one. This one is good. Should I avoid people who are unfriendly towards me? So there's somebody I don't like, or maybe somebody who I think might have some bad intentions. What should I do? Should I leave this person? Should I avoid him? Czy kogoś nieprzyjaznego mi? Czy powinienem unikać? Should I avoid him? Well, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Yeah, so we all know we have to keep our friends close. Yeah, we have to visit them, we have to write them, text them, or we have to meet with them. Why not? Be friendly. We have to help them. Why not? And what about the enemies? I think this guy or girl thinks we should get even closer to them so that we know them, so that we know their moves, we know what they are up to. And if they plan something bad, then we will know about this. Is it? Oh, and there's even more extreme example that we have to pretend. Yeah, somebody wrote that we have to pretend that we are friends with our enemies. Is it moral? Is it immoral? I don't know, but that's an idea. That's an idea. And this shouldn't. Yeah, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Another one. Also, I heard that when there is a meeting, when a group of people meet, and somebody is hostile towards you, czyli jest spotkanie jakiejś grupy i ktoś, you know that somebody doesn't like you from that group. Somebody is hostile. Ktoś jest wrogo nastawiony do ciebie. So you have to sit right next to him. Trzeba usiąść zaraz koło tej osoby, because this makes this person feel a little maybe less comfortable, or he may think that when you chose this place right next to him, maybe you are more friendly and he should be more friendly towards you. Takie gdzieś porzekadło od studentów filozofii słyszałem, żeby siadać blisko swoich właśnie takich nieprzyjaciół, bo to sprawia, że nie są do nas tak nieprzyjaźnie nastawieni. Is it true? Is it not? I don't really know, but interesting. Okay, and shouldn't there be a picture on that previous one? Yes, there should have been a picture, but I didn't find anything good for this. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Maybe I should have put here some meeting. Shouldn't there be a picture? Yes, because why? Because a picture is worth 1,000 words. A picture is worth 1,000 words. That's why I always try to put here some pictures, but it's not always possible. A picture is worth 1,000 words. As in Polish, jeden obraz jest wart więcej niż 1000 słów. Czy dokładnie takie znaczenie jest tego? We have to decide. Okay. Proverbs. An extension of vocabulary, a little bit of practice with much, a few. And what? Vocabulary, a little bit of grammar. Do you have any questions? Oh, just in time. Do you have any questions that you would like to ask? Do you have any proverbs that you would like to share? If you do, you can do it right now. Czy mają Państwo jakieś swoje powiedzenia ulubione? Czy są jakieś pytania? Lekcja taka, no, spotkanie takie przeglądowe. Prawda? Ale trzeba Trzeba też nie tylko tak czysto technicznie, wiadomo. All right. My question will be like this. Where is it? It's here. Was it useful or not? Be honest and tell me. And Paul. Reset the poll. And question number 2. Would you like to take part in another webinar in the future? Yes or no? You decide. Good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like on Facebook if you like. Link in LinkedIn, probably. Subscribe on YouTube. Why not? And watch the videos. And that's all for today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. For those of you who can. Yeah, very cool. So that's it for today. Thank you very much and see you in the future. It was a pleasure and good time. See you. Bye bye.